Welcome back to Blitz. We're still here at Dawson County High School. Joining me now on the show is Chase Wilson, 3-year starter, a senior here for the Tigers. Chase, thanks so much for your time on Blitz.
Oh, no problem. I like being here.
Now, you guys are off to another solid start this year, 3-2 in your first 5 games. You got a region win under your belt. Talk about what the outlook was for you guys coming into this year. I know O-line was one of your strengths coming into the season, but did you really expect to get off to a start just like you did last year?
Yeah, we actually expected to come in and do better than we did last year, but we've had a couple of injuries and a couple of big injuries actually, and it's kind of hurt us a little bit. But overall, I think we've been doing a pretty good job, and just our senior leadership has been really great. We haven't had as great of leadership as before in other years, so just overall, I'm pretty happy with how we've done.
Now, it's probably still hard for you to get used to being a senior. I mean, that's a big deal, and this, you're a third-year starter on the offensive line. You've seen this program go from a 3-7 season your freshman year, 5-5 the next year, finally get over that 500 mark last year and make the state playoffs. But what would it mean for you personally to close the chapter, close that book in your life, go back-to-back to the state playoffs? What would that mean for you?
I mean, that'd just be great. The feeling of going to the state playoffs, that was just a phenomenal feeling. It's our goal every year to make it to the state playoffs, and just to see how much we've increased from our freshman year is awesome. I mean, I'd have to give God all the glory for that too, because He's gave us all the talent and been able to give us all the ability to work as hard as we do to come out here every day.
Now, it's always tough for you to be able to come back for your senior year, but then have to lose some of the weapons that you're so accustomed to blocking up front. The Tyler Domine has been starting since he was a freshman. In the backfield, you had Zach Martin, you had Will Anglin coming out of the backfield some. Now you got new faces that you're protecting back there. First-year starter under center, Zach Buchanan, and then you've got Keaton Toll and guys like that. What adjustments have you had to make to be able to block for a whole different regime of players, I guess?
I mean, really, they all came in and did a great job of just picking it up where they left off. And, I mean, we've had to find out where they like to run it and where they like the snap count and everything. But overall, it's been pretty easy to just pick it up right there and go along with it. So.
Now, you got some big games coming up. Obviously, you still got Buford looming in front of you guys, and that's always a tough game for anybody. And this has just been a really crowded region, 7 AAA. Obviously, you got White County coming up. That's a huge game as well, a chance to get revenge with them from what when they beat you guys here on the home field last year. But let's look closely at the schedule, the way you close out the season with Fannin and West Hall. It's got to be some advantage to have them at home to end the season. But what do you hope to accomplish to that and kind of propel you off into the playoffs?
I mean, of course, I want to win both of them. It is a big advantage to have them here at home, and being our last couple games, I think all the seniors and everybody else will be pumped to finish the season off strong and everything. But overall, we're just looking to come out, play our game, and get a win for both of those.
And it's hard to imagine also that you're halfway through your senior year already, and you got 5 games left. And I know that's always kind of sad, kind of counting that down. It's exciting at the same time, but what do you think you're going to miss most about, coming out here and playing for the Tigers?
Just being with my friends, really. It's a brotherhood out here, and we all just get along so well. And a lot of us like to fellowship in Christ and have a relationship at church. A lot of us go to the same churches and everything, so it's just the brotherhood that I'm going to miss.
And that is perfect to go transition into the next question, and your last one for you, and then I'll let you go. But just talk about the chemistry that exists amongst you guys. And obviously your relationship with Christ goes a long way in that, but kind of talk a little more about that.
Most of us here, we all get along. There's not many disputes among us and everything. And just, like I said earlier, it is a brotherhood. We'll stick up for each other whenever anybody has anything wrong, or we'll help them if they have a bad day or something. So.
Yeah, well, Chase, thank you so much again for your time here
on
Blitz. We appreciate it. Good luck to you the rest of the season. Hope to see you guys in the playoffs real soon.
Yeah, thank you.
When we come back, we're going to have another interview for you and our Player of the Week on Blitz.
You look fine, fine, fine. Put your feet up next to mine. We can watch that water line get higher and higher.